What's up, everyone? We are live. This was kind of unexpected, but I figured I'm going to be drawing some pages from Bold Assassin today and figured let's just stream a couple of them for an hour and then I'll do the rest by myself. So, real quick as well, Super Plumber Sisters is on its last 31 hours, so go check that out. Hoping to hit 11K. It'd be cool to hit 11.1 or 11.2K on this campaign. We'll be streaming tomorrow for like the final hoorah, but yeah. Link in this chat, link in the description. All right, let's draw. We got Alfonso in the house. How you doing, man? So, let's get everything there. Perfect. No, not yet. Not right now. Because I said so, buddy. Thank you. Parenting. Alright. We got Specs Vision in the house. We got Mrs. H. Got Creative Personnel. I'm early last. I was this early in the U.S. comic. It was great. The chat. I'll have to make sure. I need to make sure to put the chat right here so that I can see it. I know. Don't worry. This is we're just doing a chill draw stream today. But I did want to bring. I wanted to talk about one particular topic. By the way, this is Bold Assassin. Living in a fantasy world. We're a little bit late on it, I'll be honest. We've got probably like 15 pages left for me to gray tone, so figured we'd get those going right now. When I launched this campaign, I wasn't in the role that I have work-wise, and so I couldn't plan correctly. I would have had this done already, honestly. Why did you stick to the manga style? That's a great question. So one, as a kid, I made a ton of comics, and I actually still have every single one of them in a box over here. And all my comics growing up when I was a kid were in manga style because that was actually all that I knew. I hadn't read a Western styled comic until I was 19 years old, which is crazy, right? So yeah, I hadn't read a Western style comic until I was 19 years old, and the only reason why I had seen manga was because there was a kid in my class named Chad, and he brought in a weekly Shonen Jump once, and I was like, we all at school thought this is the coolest thing ever. So, and then at the same time, you had things like the Four Kids, Toonami and stuff. So, I've always been drawn to that aesthetic because that's just what I grew up with. And then after being in South Africa for 2 years, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start making my own comics. I tried to do get my style into a more Western style art, and I could never do it. I was always stuck with the big eyes, and whatnot. And then as well, I wasn't used to Western style comics have such condensed storytelling, and so I wasn't used to, whereas with manga, you'll have several volumes for a story. So I also wasn't used to like I'm still learning how to tell condensed stories. Like that's something that I really truly want to get better at. Is like I don't want to have to take like several volumes to tell a story. Like honestly, like I'm surprised that like Super Plumber Sisters and Bullet Assassin, these are my attempts at making condensed stories where they're just like, you know, like a 1-volume story. But I digress. So yeah, that's why. And so when so I just basically was like, you know what, let me just like try out with the style. And what happened was I started working on Chefs, funnily enough, and people were resonating with the style. And at the same time, that's when Common America was slowly like growing. They were doing their Black Ops. They had just started with their Black Ops 3 campaign, and that's how I met Tim and Mark. I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing like these like anime aesthetic comics, like let me reach out to them, see if they want to like chat. They did. That's how we became friends. That's how I reached out to them. And so I did Chefs in that anime aesthetic. Obviously, you know, canceled Chefs, but then with the girl with the mega fist, I was like, what the frick is going on? With the girl with the mega fist, I kept the aesthetic and I've loved it, so I've just continued with it since. Hope that answered your question. It was kind of like a long way to answer the question. We got Chad Townsend in the house. Specs Vision because you're Asian. Exactly. I wish I could eat a ton of pizza. I'm stuck giving the bathroom a deep clean. Oh, shame. I don't know what's going on with all this voting stuff. But you know, this is actually a great segue, Specs, to the topic I wanted to discuss, because I feel like a lot of people are missing the point when we talk about manga, and like some people think, oh, like the only way to win is to do this manga aesthetic, or like DC and Marvel, they need to do a manga aesthetic, and that's like so far from the truth, and they're missing the whole point of it. And last night I decided to watch Longlegs, which by the way was not as scary as the freaking trailers made it out to be. So I did survive. But initially, to like calm myself down, I was like, let me watch this and I'll watch a YouTube stream while I'm at it. And the only one that was somewhat interesting was actually Larry's stream. So I listened to a little bit of it before I went to a shit show, because Larry was just basically badgering this person on a business idea that they were just wanting to try out, and Larry's brain can't fathom someone trying something different, you know, even if it fails or not, regardless. But at one point in their discussion, they talked about manga and the person that he had on, I think his name is Christian Zaffo or something, I don't know. I think that's how you say his name. I've only had one interaction with him. It wasn't good. Particularly, I didn't do a good job. I got a little forceful. I was getting pissed off, honestly, at Larry interrupting me the whole time, and then this comic creator making assumptions about me, saying, oh, I think you need to work a little harder, Tyler. And I'm like, you don't know anything about me, dude. But I digress. It was my fault, though, that the reason why we had a bad interaction. I'll take responsibility for that. But he said it out. They're talking about like manga, and he says the reason why people, like the kids, are liking manga is because it's affordable and it's accessible. And that's the only that's what people got to get in their oh, sorry, my bad. Like hopefully that music is better. Like that's what people need to get, that's what people need to understand. Like, it's not like the manga aesthetic helps because it's very welcoming, but Um, it's more. It's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. Yes, these books are accessible, more accessible than a Western comic, meaning you can actually find it. It's in places where people go and buy books, like Barnes and Noble and stuff, Target, Walmart. People don't want to go to a specialty store like a comic book store to get their books anymore. Like, that's just not a thing that kids want to do. And as much as people want to go, oh, like, but that's people should, like, that's just not what people want to do anymore. Like, trust me, like, I'm someone who used to go to my comic book store every week to get my pull list, and now I'm just like, I can't remember the last time I went to my comic book store because I don't want to go in there, because I don't need to. I don't need to go in there to get my comics. I want to read them on my phone. I want to like either, or I'll just have them shipped to me. Because life is just so freaking busy. I don't have time for that. But also, like, I don't want to spend the amount of money it costs for a Western comic as well. A lot of the times they're super expensive. And like, do I want to spend $30 on a 100-page graphic novel that like might be good, or do I want to spend $30 and get 4 volumes of a 200-page volumes? Like, which one is more cost effective? And yeah, you're gonna choose the manga. But not just that, then you have the synergy of the synergy of the manga, which is like the IP. You're able to read it for free on some apps. Not free, like the subscription apps, or maybe you watch the anime on Crunchyroll and you go, oh, I can't wait for season 2, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the manga. Is the music good now? Are we at a good balance? It all comes, so it's not about people, like, people don't need to be, it's not about the manga aesthetic. It helps, but what people are really wanting out of all of this is they're wanting the affordability and they're wanting the accessibility. Those are the 2 most important things. Anything else, like, people are missing the point. Like, you don't need to start making manga type books. Yes, make a good story, have good art, have good writing, but first and foremost, like, and I'm talking about like mainstream, I'm not talking about Western, I'm not talking about indie people. Like, my rule, like I said, my rule with indie is always do what you gotta do. That's always been my rule with indie. Do what you got to do. But when it comes to like what DC and Marvel should do, it's got nothing to do with making aesthetic manga aesthetic books. No, it's about affordability. And that's why they do it in black and white. It's cheaper. Black and white is much cheaper to print. I have, where is it? Nope. Some parents don't feel comfortable with their kids going to a comic shop because the covers and content that are too adult themed are right there on full display. And sometimes the shops may play music that's inappropriate for young ears. So sure, more adults are buying comics, but when your whole store, music and all, is focused only on them without any consideration towards more conservative customers, you're going to miss out. I agree. Black and white also forces you to get better at composition. Dude, I had a like Maybe I downloaded it on my iPad. Maybe it's on my iPad. I had like a fur brush. Now I can't find it. Whatever. Actually, in my opinion, manga artists charge me the same for black and white page as a Western page with colors, so it seems to be marketing that sells a comic. Marketing definitely helps. I will never say no. I will never say that. I will never not say that marketing doesn't help. It just depends, though. But yeah, I don't think just because someone has a manga style comic doesn't mean, you know, it's gonna help them. Really, what it comes down to, in my opinion, is just continually putting out good work, building an audience for yourself, and then also building a back catalog. Like, no joke, I say this a bunch, but like building a back catalog is so huge. Like if you're able to have like a library of a catalog of books that people have bought from you, that people can buy from you. So like let's say you want to make $1,000 a month, and you have one book that's, let's say, $20. You'd have to sell 50 copies of that book. You have to sell 50 copies of that one book. Or if you had multiple books, maybe it comes down to you only have to sell, or if you have 50 titles, you only have to sell one of each. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if I did the math right on that. Let's just check. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, so you either have to sell 50 copies of that $20 book, or if you have 50 titles, you only have to sell one of each. And then here's something that's crazy and awesome is that, let's say you're constantly building your audience. Maybe when you bring in someone new, they like what you're doing. So then they buy like 10 of those. They buy 10. So maybe one customer now turns into the equivalent of 10 customers because they bought everything that you had, because they're like, yeah, I'm trying to catch up on your shiz. All right, one page down. Shit. You want me to play Race Crafts with you?
Yeah.
All right, can I finish drawing some pages and then I will?
Okay.
Gracias, buddy.
Why you said gracias?
That's thank you in Spanish.
Oh, right.
I know, I just gotta look at the script because I'm confused. Critical reads, hey, finally catching a live stream. Just wanted to pop in and say I appreciate you, man. I've got mad respect for you. Keep up the hard work. Hey, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm just a dude, man, making books. We should live, but we do. Draw these freaking rocks. Do I have a crack brush? Someone give me a crack brush so I don't have to draw all these. Give me a crack brush. Do I have one? Okay, this one says crack. Ugh, it's too... It doesn't feel like a rock. What about this one? It's a little too earthy. Crack brush is a default clip. Alright. I don't like that one though. See if I can download one. 'Cause I'm lazy. Too cracky. That's too cracky. Alright. Come on, give me something. Where's the search bar? There we go. Crack. Come on, give me a free one. Well, that's not a bad one, actually. this one for now. Oh my gosh. I am so I hate it. I hate that it signs me out. Okay. Alright, I've got like 35 Clippy points. Alright, home. That one was pretty good that I found. Let's... Assets. Come on. Crack. Alright, download. Alright. Those cracks are good, but they're just... We're too intense. This is a previously downloaded one. We like this. Re-download. Oh, I probably downloaded that one on my iPad. Now we got it. Okay. Let's finish it downloading. Drawn Talk has Megafish shipped yet? No, it hasn't even printed yet, but the digitals are out. Just waiting for the printer queue, man. Yeah, guys, with the Megafists, definitely in the future, definitely for Volume 5 will not be launching that one. Oh, is this an image material? Oh, suck. Delete. I won't be launching Volume 5 until it's completed. I've already started working on it, but yeah, that's like, I never want to go through what I went through. There we go. That's what I want. I never want to go through what I went through with Volume 4 of the Girl with the Megafist again. Just checking because I haven't visited the post office yet. Don't worry. I will make a big stink when I've done it. Okay. Yes, my newsletter is where everything is like. That's where I update everyone the most. Every week is my newsletter. So, buddy, can I finish this page?
You say hi in Spanish.
Hola.
Yeah, hola.
Hola.
I say office in Spanish.
Oh, I do not know.
Why you don't know how to say office in Spanish?
I don't know. Hey, buddy, can you go play your games? Thank you. All right. I think. Got Sketchosaur in there. Tyler, did you see my message? I'm pretty sure I responded. Let me check. Oh yeah, I did. I done did. I did find someone though, but I appreciate you reaching out. Lotus Petal, hello, nice to catch live stream. Hey, nice to have you guys here. Real quick, guys, let me just do a shameless shill. Shameless shill. Link in the chat. Link in the description. But Super Plumber Sisters chapters 1, 2, and 3 is currently on Kickstarter with 31 hours to go. Got some surveys I gotta do. fact, I've got Super Plumber Sisters 3 right here. Let's see. I'll show you guys the first 10 pages. So you can see like for this page in particular, so like what Erwin does is he sends me this, and then I'll do the gray tones under it, and then like with something that's like same thing. Like he'll just send me the characters fighting, and then I'll put the backgrounds and effects in. That's how I work with most of my artists, actually. Hey, what's up, Massive Panda? How you doing? We got Bancroft in the house. Have you no shame shilling on your own draw stream? I know, right? Just working on some comics, man. Just working on some comics. So this is what the page originally. This is what my artist sent me. This is what Tommy sends me, and like you'll see, like, let's see. I don't even know if I have the. So this is what I sent him, and then he turns this into me, and then we just got done adding this. Got Macabre Derek in the house. How you doing? Massive Panda, not just chilling, dude. Just trying to make these books. Hope you haven't taken any streams down recently. I missed the last one. I want to go back. No, I haven't taken down any streams. I've kept them all up. Gotta finish these pages quick because my kid wants me to play Crash Bandicoot with him. You guys remember Crash Bandicoot? He wants me to play the racing one with him, so. If I can get this and a 2-page spread done, that's pretty, what's it called? Productive for the day, I think. Did I put texture on this? I didn't. I'm gonna freaking just cancel out everything I just did with this freaking. Sweet. All right, now let's get into the characters. This is one of those times where I'm like, maybe I put too much in the background. We'll find out. Hey, shit, man. Hey, Patrick, I'm gonna send you I got a big message for you. Saved on my phone. It's in my notes app because you sent me that big long message and I spent some time reading it. So yeah, expect a big message from me later today after the stream, actually. If you guys didn't know, guys, Sketchosaur Rex is the editor for all of our books. You know, he does the spelling and grammar, but also he'll do the story suggestions. And in fact, if you guys read Growth of Megafist Volume 4, you'll have seen that he put him in the thank you page because I was like, couldn't have done this one without him. Yeah, we won't do any shading for the backs. Getting ready to head out, but saw you live and wanted to wish you well. Saw Super Plumber Sisters and more Bullet Assassin on Twitter and had to say I'm excited to see it. Hey, thanks, man. I love both of these series. I'm excited. I'm excited to finish Super Plumber Sisters. Yeah, I'm excited to finish Super Plumber Sisters. And I'm excited for this one. Like, I'm gonna have to. This is one of those things I'm gonna have to send over to Sketchosaur Rex. He's one of those, like, I could finish this story. I could finish Bullet Assassin and do it in 4 chapters. But as I was reading it, I was like, man, am I rushing this? Like, should I add one more chapter to this? I don't know. You won't hear me saying no to more chapters. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a matter of, like, it'll always come down to like the financing. So, like, I think because out of all the quote unquote IPs properties that I have, Bullet Assassin is the quote unquote, I hate saying the word weakest one. It's the one that doesn't make as much money as everyone else up front. My Sexy Witch Academia, has brought in almost triple what Bullet Assassin has. And so it's just a matter of like allocating, okay, like, do we have enough money to do this? Reminds me of an old saying, people want three things: good, fast, and cheap. Pick two. Yeah, I feel that's a constant with series I'm interested in. It's a struggle for sure. I want to add some effects. What's the most recent comic that I have fulfilled? The most recent comic I filled was My Sexy Witch Academia 2. So I did that last week, all like 400 books. I got a message saying one of your comics on the way, but I don't know which one it is. If that, it's probably My Sexy Witch Academia. If you backed, where do I have? Where are they? They're over there. Just say to your millionaire boss, I have a hot new investment. Have you heard of Independent Comics? He does know that I do this on the side. I could tell he is so like not interested in something. Like, he's one of those like, am I gonna get $1 bajillion in return? I'd be like, no, but you could get maybe some hot drama sent your way. Macabre, I'd be satisfied if I sold enough to keep a roof over my head, food on the table, and a little put aside on it in case shift fund. Oh, dude, that's the dream. That's everyone's dreams. What will happen first? Me getting this new video up or Tyler ending the stream? Probably me ending the stream, because my kid keeps popping in to see if I'm done so that we can play. He really wants to play that game. Alright, yeah, that's a good stopping point. Alright, guys, so we not bad. We did 3 pages in an hour. Not bad. Probably could have done more if I didn't have to be the one. If I didn't have to, do as much of the background work on this one. We're almost done though. We're so close. Being done. Hey Tyler, what do you think about using AI music in your videos? Like my YouTube videos, I think it just depends on what it is. I mean, I pay for a royalty subscription, like a copyright-free royalty subscription. So platforms, so I'd rather just use those because I know that they're good. But it just depends on what you're doing, for sure. Just depends on what you're doing. Like I said, like I'm down to use AI. I use AI for so many things. I use AI for marketing. I use it for business stuff. I'll chat with AI for like 2 hours, literally just like trying to come up with ideas, trying to dissect some stuff. I'll use AI. I've used AI for my YouTube videos. I've used AI for like I've AI'd my voice. I've cloned my face and my body. So yeah, like I'm very pro using AI and that kind of stuff. I'm not pro using AI in art and then sell. I'm not pro AI and using in stuff that like you sell. And it just comes from the AI. Like, oh, I made this AI piece of art and now I'm gonna sell it. I don't like that. I don't dig that very much. Oh. I'll tell you this, guys. I have the biggest urge, though. I have the biggest urge to like once I'm done with Super Plumber Sisters, to start another series. Like I have another series that I want to get up. It's called Lunch Lady Royale, and it's another fun action comedy about these like 5 lunch ladies that get sent to like this like battle island, and it's basically like the Hunger Games, but for like lunch ladies. And then it turns out that like the guy who like put them all in there, like they're all connected to him because they've been the lunch ladies in his life in like school. And now that he has like $1 bajillion, like he wants to see which one will be like the best for him, like in terms of like wife material. So stupid, such a stupid concept, but I want to do it. You know, probably like even if it's just like a 3-chapter, just a 3-chapter series. Time to punish them for those years of mystery meat. So yeah, there'll be like rounds of like, can you cook like my favorite dish? And then like other rounds, can you survive this? I don't know. Lunch Ladies is a spin-off of Chefs? No. But then I also have like, I want to do like peppermint, oh, what did I call it? Oh, what was it called? No, dang it. What was my own series called? I gotta pull it up. Hold on real quick. This is pissing me off. Peppermint Reload. There we go. Cause like I fired the artist who was doing this for me. So like here's the So it started off like I just felt like the artwork was really inconsistent. So like it starts off with like they're in this plane. You see these 2 guys are talking, they're bad. The stewardess comes in, is like, here's your crap. They're super rude. He's looking at all these documents. Blah, blah, the stewardess. And then he turns around, is like, where the frick is my coffee? And I'm almost done, buddy. I'm ending it right now. We're going to play Crash. Or we'll play the other one, okay?
Or we can play that Hot Wheels one.
All right, we'll play the Hot Wheels one. And then she's like, actually, it's me. So like, look at what she looks like in this panel at the bottom. And then like, she looks completely different in this panel. It's still cool, but like, she just looks like it's just extremely inconsistent. And don't get me wrong, it's cool. Like, she's going around killing everyone on this plane. And then, like, look at this. Now she looks like she's like 5 years old in this panel. Like, so we have, it was just like, she looks like she's 20. She looks like she's 15. Now she looks like she's 6. I just didn't, yeah, the faces don't match at all exactly. And so, and then she looks like she's 8. Now she's grown up. Now she's 8. And so I was just like, hey, like, let's just not do this anymore. Your rapid de-aging system. Peppermint Reload is an awesome title, though. Yeah, I mean, like, let's see if I can... Do I have any of the other stuff on there? And, like, this is what I was originally given for the character. Like, this is what she was supposed to look like, and that's not what was given back to me. Let's see if I can... I actually have, like... Let's see, Tyler... So this was like the marketing material that I made for it. Darn shame, because I remember you mentioned this and I rooted for it to become a series. Yeah, like, I want it to... I still want it to be a series. Like, I still want to do... And I'll probably be the one that draws... I mean, look at this. Look at this logo. I spent so long on this logo. Peppermint, you know, the candy. Reload. I put the freaking gun there. So we'll see. We'll get to this at some point. This looks awesome. Damn it, maybe all right, maybe we gotta do Peppermint Reload before we do Lunch Lady Royale. Because this has already been tried and tested. I've had several creators tell me like to do this one. Like, fun fact, when I did my Sexy Witch Academia, and it was a secret campaign. I only told 3 people, but one of the people I told was Pat Shand, and he does millions of dollars a year in indie comics. And I showed him the concepts for my Sexy Witch Academia, and he actually asked if he could buy it from me. And keep in mind, like, I'd put in a couple $100 on some covers, but he liked the concept and was like, hey dude, like, I'll buy this concept from you and I'll pay you. And he was going to pay me like 5 figures. And I was like, I was like, no. I was like, it's so tempting because I needed the money at the time, but I was like, I really believe... I was like, if he thinks this is good, I should just do it. So I did it. I did my Sexy Witch Academia, and it's, you know, it's made like $40,000 at this point. And so I posted this on Twitter, and he was like, you've got to do this one. So maybe we've got to listen to the GOAT and do this. Try hiring Suja over on Elon's place. He's a superb artist. Here's the thing, like, right now I'm like trying to cut costs. Like, that's why I'm like thinking I should be the one. This is why I'm thinking like I'll draw it. Because I don't want to be having to paying multiple people for these series. Like, it's just a cash flow problem. So I'm just trying to get down to, like, once I'm done with Irwin drawing Super Plumber Sisters, I only have to worry about paying Tommy to draw, and Tommy draws My Sexy Witch Academia and he draws Bullet Assassin. So I just want to kind of just focus on just working with Tommy until like we finish one of those series, and then maybe I bring in another artist in the future. When people offer to buy something, surely that means it's worth something. Exactly. And I was shocked because when he sent me the offer, I was like, oh, like you're serious. And he told me the number. I was like, okay, well, it's tempting, but I believe in this. And I've made more money off of the series than what he offered, but it just goes to show that he saw something in the series. So yeah, that was a cool feeling. So, but yeah, this is Peppermint Reload. Yeah, shame. Like, if this artwork had stayed consistent, I think we would have kept going. Like, this was, how many pages was this? 20? Yeah, this was going to be like a, let's see, I think we had like in total 5 issues that we were going to do. And I was prepared to like pay this artist all the way through, but like, and it was hard to find the right artist for this. So when he sent me, this was initially the page that he sent me, and I was like, no, sorry. Initially, he sent me this. He sent me this picture of her, and I went, yes, like you absolutely nailed down this concept. And then I colored it, and then I was like, here are the other 2 characters, and then he went, sweet, and then he did this, and then I colored it, and I was like, okay, like I think we've got something. Let's start. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. No. So it is what it is. Comics, man. Comics are crazy. When people, let's see, chicks dig giant robots. What's good, guys? What's really good? What's up, Rob? We're about to end the stream, man. I'm about to go play video games with my kid. Yeah. So let me do my, once again, shameless shill. You guys go check out Super Plumber Sisters 1, 2, and 3 on Kickstarter. Link in the chat, link in the description. It's live streaming. And yeah, like super excited for this. Mara, this is gonna be like the first 2 chapters of Super Plumber Sisters were very like action oriented, and obviously there's gonna be a ton of action in this one, but this is where we kind of slow things down and we really get into the backstory of these characters. Like, why is there this rivalry between these 2 pairs of sisters? And we're gonna see like what happened. There was several instances at school, and we're gonna get into those. And is there a way for them all to like be friends and whatnot? So also, guys, the Super Plumber Sisters wrench, the battle wrench. I wanted to get one that was like this. Let's see if I can find it. Like this, but I couldn't find one. But yeah, get the battle wrench. And also some new comics that you can get, My Cute Coworker. Now, if you backed The Girl with the Megafist Volume 4, do not put this as an add-on, because every person who backed Volume 4 of The Girl with the Megafist gets this for free anyways. But yeah, you can get everything I've done. Like, Bold Assassin. Like, you can buy Chapter 2 on this campaign, the book that we were drawing in this draw stream. Dude, I'm having to do my 3rd printing of My Life as RPG, which is crazy. Like, this is a 20-page one-shot that I only have sold in my add-ons, and I've sold like 500 copies of this book. So I'm about to do another print order for it because I just ran out. Like, I've never done a campaign for it ever. I've just had it as an add-on, and I've sold 500 copies of it, so it's nuts. Storm Corey, peace out, man. Peace out, Massive Panda. We dig giant robots. The Cthulhu Murders, a 70-page graphic novel, $10. It's pretty affordable. The Girl with the Megafist, volumes 1, 2, and 3, 4. Each one are $15. And Demons, 370-page omnibus, $40. Entity. These are my graphic novels. I've put out a ton of comics, guys, like 370 pages, 120 pages. I've done a lot. We don't stop. I love making comics, guys. Seriously, like, I love making comics. This is a blast for me. So I appreciate all the support they all give. My video is up before the stream ended. You won. All right, guys, I look like crap. Like, I need to get ready for a family dinner. I spent 2 hours this morning making deviled eggs for the fam. They're delicious. So I'm gonna go play some games with my kid. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a fun stream. We'll do a fun stream. Last stream that we did, I think it was 2 nights ago, very somber, very depressing. This stream that we do tomorrow is going to be a lot more fun. I promise. You know, maybe we'll play some backyard baseball. Maybe we'll play some Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. I'm sick of getting my ass kicked in that game. So, all right. Let's find some like good hype music to end this with. It's good hype music. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm not feeling it. Okay, I like this. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.